We have 6 more game 4s. Let's break them down by using our data and statistics to see which ones that we're going to pick as our best bets. What's up, everybody? This is Kieran. In this video, I'm going to give you my playoff predictions for Sunday, April 27th and Monday, April 28th. The first game on board, we have the Knicks at the Pistons. Now, the model has the Pistons winning 110 to 109, 219 total, minus 0.3 spread for the Pistons. And the FanDuel Sportsbooks has the Pistons at -2, 217 for the total. Now, this is one of those series that's very tight-knit, very close fought. And for those reasons, I just don't see any good edges here to make a bet on this particular game. However, I would say that this is one of those games where the home team doesn't want to lose 2 straight. So this could be one of those games where the Pistons pull off a win. But I'm not going to bet this particular game. In the second game on Sunday, we have the Timberwolves at home against the Lakers. Now, I mentioned this the first time they played in Minnesota. The Timberwolves have an elite defense at home, and the Lakers are not very good on defense on the road. In fact, they have a negative 2.7 net rating for road games. So for this reason, I'm definitely picking the Timberwolves, and my model has them winning 112 to 103, 215 for the total, and a minus 9.2 spread. So when we look at the lines here on FanDuel, they have the Lakers at +3. I just don't think this is even close. I think the Timberwolves definitely win this game, and I think that they cover the spread. So this is my first best bet, Timberwolves -3. Now, I have heard some people talking about how the Lakers might get the benefit of the doubt here. They might get some friendly whistles. The NBA doesn't want to see LeBron James and Lakers going out early in the playoffs. So I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't necessarily believe in that. I'm going to keep an eye on this game. Let's check out how many fouls are called against the Timberwolves versus the Lakers. If this comes down to free throws and Lakers get a lot more foul calls, then I might start believing in that. But in general, look how close these teams are in the Western Conference. From the 3rd seed down to the 8th seed, they're only separated by 2 games. So I don't see the Lakers and the Timberwolves having a big difference here between the 3 and the 6th seed. In fact, if you look at the road record over here for the Lakers, they're only 19 and 22. So I would have to say here the Lakers are not a good road team. And because the Wolves have a really good home defense, again, I think the Timberwolves win this and cover a 3-point spread. The third game on Sunday, we're Magic at home against the Celtics. And these are really good defenses here. I mentioned this as well. 101 to 95 for the Celtics here, according to the model. 196 for the total. Negative 6.5 spread for the Celtics and a 75% win rate. Let's compare this to the FanDuel lines. Look at this. Negative 6.5 spread, exactly the same as what I have. 196.5, I have 196. My model and the sportsbooks line are so close, I don't have an edge here. So I'm not going to place a bet on this game either. The last game on Sunday are the Bucks at home versus the Pacers. I have the Bucks winning 117 to 110, 227 total, a negative 6.9 spread, and a 76% win rate for the Bucks. Again, look at the Pacers here. The Pacers have a negative 1.3 net rating on the road and a defense that is below average, 114.5. And FanDuel has the Bucks favored by 4.5 points. So this is another one I'm going to take here. It's my second best bets. The Milwaukee Bucks at home to cover the spread. On Monday, April 28th, we have the Heat at home versus the Cavaliers. And we just saw the Cavaliers blow them out. In the last game, they were only favored by 5.5 points in Miami. And I showed you my model here, and I showed you how high this offensive rating is for the Cavs on their away games. This is the highest offensive rating by far for an away team. So they blew out the Heat in that last game, and I expect something similar to happen this game. My model has the Cavs winning 114 to 107, a 220 total because that's rounded there, negative 6.9 spread for the Cavs, and a 76% win rate for the Cavs. So I think the Cavs are definitely going to win this game. We're going to close out their series with the Heat. But the line now on FanDuel is at -9, so that's moved quite a bit. And I'm not going to lay that many points for the Cavs on the road in the playoffs. I think the Heat are going to try to keep this close and have at least some respect before bowing out in 4 games to the Cavaliers. The final game on Monday are the Warriors at home against the Rockets. And again, this is very tight-knit, very even games here. And we have the Rockets. I have to go out to the first decimal place here. There's 107.1 to 106.9 winners against the Warriors. A negative 0.2 spread here and a 51% win rate for the Rockets. And we saw, despite the fact that Jimmy Butler was out, the Golden State Warriors and Steph Curry still got the job done. So this is one of those, again, that is very close-knit. If anything, I would go with the points on the Rockets. Now, FanDuel's giving them 4.5 points on the road. So I might go with that particular bet, but I'd rather just stay away from this game. It's kind of like the Knicks and the Pistons. It's just so close, any of these teams could win. Hope you enjoyed this video. Can't wait to see how Game 4s work out. And I can't wait to see the Game 5s here coming up later this week. Good luck in your best bets. Let's go.